guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lisa and this is The Girl Meets Yarn episode 31. Welcome back to my channel. Today is August 7th, 2020, and tomorrow is gonna be my friend Helen's 50th birthday, and it was my best friend Omar's birthday on Tuesday. So all my super friends are having birthdays this month. My friend Allison birthday is on the 10th, and then my friend Laura was on August 1st, which by the way I sent her a message and she's mad at me. I don't know for what reason, but I wish she will tell me why. She's saying let's start this episode with calling out Laura doesn't talk to me. She's saying, Laura, what is going on? Talk to me. Anyway, yeah. If I offended you, I'm sorry. It was not my, I didn't do it on purpose, just saying. Anyway, so I'm coming to you guys from Seattle, Washington, which is beautiful today. And I'm back in my room because my son arrived and he believed his room is his room. Like, you're not paying rent, okay? Just saying, you're not paying rent. Anyway. So I'm back on my room. I have all my lights and I have a lot of makeup today and I have my blonde wig. If you have never been here before, welcome. It's a shit show. You're like, you have not tell by the 2 minutes that I've been on. And I swear. And I have a intro, okay? Just saying. Anyway, so if you don't follow me on social media, my Ravelry is Lisa Lugo. I'm gonna put it right here, I think. Somewhere here. Last time I saw you guys, I said that I was going to be better at Ravelry, and I have to say, I got into my Ravelry and I uploaded pictures and information of my yarn, which I am very proud. I have way too much yarn that I need to, and I need to start using my yarn. Just saying, I need to start using my yarn. Before something happened and they assholes give my yarn away to Goodwill, and then some yuppie or whatever millennial is gonna be using my $35 skein of yarn in some I don't know, DIY weird thing using my yarn. Okay, just saying, I need to use my yarn right away. I have a lot of yarn. I don't have a lot of yarn like other people, but I do have some yarn and I need to start using, okay? Just saying. But I'm getting better at Ravelry, so follow me there. And then on my Instagram is mablu_123, and I post there about yarn, my whips, my finished object, my sewing, and my life, my dogs, my kids, my cooking. I ramble there, I talk shit about Joanne's. So if you don't want to hear any of that, or you just want to see my yarn, don't follow me, okay? Just I'm saving you some precious time from your life. Don't go and hit the follow and then be like, oh, this bitch is too whatever right now, and then unfollow. Like, I'm like trying to save you that unfollow, okay? Like, don't follow me. Don't fucking follow me, okay? Like, yes. I rarely follow back because these bitches want to follow you, so you follow them back, and I don't do that, okay? Like, if I know you, we talk, we DM, we're nice, you're cool, I follow you, okay? And if you don't follow you and we have been DMing forever, just tell me, follow me, and I'll follow you, because, okay? Just saying. I have issues. You should call me up. Like I just called my friend Laura for not talking to me. What is going on, Laura? Talk to me. I want to know how you are. I'm sorry. Please forgive me if I offended you. I'm very serious about this, okay? Just saying. What is going on? Anyway. So yeah. This is my trusty fan. I am going, if you are new here, now you know who I am. Where's my Ravelry, my Instagram. Don't follow me if you don't want to see my shit. And then also, I have a timestamp on the description box, so you just hit there. And if you don't want to hear about my updates, that's totally okay. I'm totally clear on that. I just jump into people's podcasts all the time. Like, seriously. So go ahead. There's gonna be a timestamp, and I always start with an update. So if you're new here, now you know all that, and you may know also that I am battling breast cancer, and I am on radiation number 33. Okay, last time we talked I was on radiation number 11, and now I'm on 33, and I have one more left, and I'm gonna be done with this part of my life. And I hope it never comes back and I have to deal with it again. But even if I have to deal with it again, it will be another phase in my life, because I'm going to be looking at it differently, which is not going to happen. So putting it out in the universe, this bitch, not stupid, cancer is not coming back. Just saying. Anyway, so yeah, radiation number 33. So excited. I'm so excited. You know, I wake up every morning and I look out to the window. And I see, sometimes it's cloudy as fuck, sometimes it's sunny. And I'm like, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, God, for letting me open my eyes and see the sunrise one more time. And when I go to bed, I put my booty on the table. On the table. On the bed. On the table. Did I put my booty on the table? Well, I don't know if that will be. That'll be fun, putting my booty on the table. Anyway. Oh my god. Oh, okay. There you go. Okay. Sorry. My camera goes crazy. Anyway, I put my booty on the bed and I look out the window and I said, thank you, God, for letting me live a day. And go to bed. So, you know, cancer have shown me that you have to live your life like every single day is the last one, and not take things seriously at all. Why? What for? Time is too short. Relationships are too precious to stop talking to your friends. I love you, Laura. We need to go. I don't know. I may need to like hop on a plane and go to Kansas. See what's up. But I don't know how about that. I don't know. I need to think this through. Anyway. Okay. So, I did a little bit of update. I have a 3-month checkup coming up soon. I hope to talk to you guys before that. It's going to be in August 25th. It's going to be my first checkup after chemo and after radiation, so it's gonna be interesting. I am recording from this room because my son is on my spare room. I live in an apartment in Seattle, down in Seattle, so if you hear sirens or whatever, it's because I live pretty much by a very busy street. Anyway, so yeah, he is here to stay, to start his new life, to start adulting, thank God. And I'm so excited. Stella is not here. She is fishing in Alaska. She's fishing salmon. She is in a fishing boat. She wanted to do that. We were like, no way. She was like, I bought my ticket, and we're like, okay, good luck, okay, just saying. But she's having so much fun. She is working really hard. I have to say, I was really worried. She's working really hard, so you know, she's doing good. Anyway, so besides that, I have a very small update today. Like, who am I? Like, last time it was like 20 minutes. Like, I just think, this is gonna be short. And then, yeah, I have to say, you know, I have not finished. I have one more, I said that already. But I have to say that I think the savior for me through all this ordeal has been exercising and meditating, eating well, you know, and also understanding when I had enough, and then resting when I feel fatigue. So now I started exercising, and I talked about this last time, that I was going to, you know, be more active in social media and all that, and I have to take that back and kind of like reel it in a little bit, because I feel by like today I was really fatigued. My skin is super burned. If you see a little bit of like redness here, is because I still have some of that radiation burn. It goes up, it went up to here, down to pretty much down here. So my bra is here, so it went up to here, and then I have all this is burned as well. So you know, walking has been difficult because the sports bra kind of like rub into, like that was it. Now it's like all of them. You know, the bra have bra my clavicle and all that, so I have to, and then the heat, I think the rubbing in the heat and the sunburn is not ideal, so I have to take it back. And I was not sleeping also, and my doctor have me doing some quiet time at night. So I feel like I am a toddler, which pretty much quiet time for me will be like 2 hours before I go to bed. I turn off my phone, I turn off my TV, I turn off my computer, everything, and I take a bath. I was taking bath, but I cannot do that anymore because of the burn. So I'm taking like a long shower, and I put all my creams, and I go to bed, and I read, and I meditate, and I knit, and I do all this stuff. And I have noticed that my knitting have been, I don't know, like different, more meditative, if we can say that. I don't like to say that knitting can be meditative. I don't know, I take that lightly. Just saying. But you know, it just helps me kind of like relax and get into that rest cycle instead of like fight and flight. Anyway, so that's it. That's my update. Not too much. Before we start, I'm going to talk about what I'm wearing. So I have some earrings that Kyle, a viewer, sent me because she saw that I was making this top, and then she saw this earrings and she thought they were going to be perfect, and she was totally right. My husband was like, "Ooh, those are cute," and I was like, "Yeah, you know, like I have these like cute wigs," and then you see a little bit of peak of color. So thank you so much. And this is a shirt that I'm going to talk later, but it's from pattern from Simplicity, is the 8840, and I made this version, and I know this pattern because of Jacqueline Salem from Brooklyn Knitfolk podcast. You should watch her. Of course you're watching her, like hello. But if you're not, just go watch her. She is amazing. I love that she sews and she knits and she cooks, and she has all the, you know, we're all like the same, kind of like crazy. So she made this pattern a long time ago, and I put it on my phone on the notes because I wanted to buy it whenever it was on sale. So Simplicity had a big sale last month, and I bought it for $1.99, and I bought like 10 packages. We're gonna talk about that. Because you guys know I complain a bitch about my yarn stash, but hello. However, I made this top twice already. Okay, I made this top, and I used this pattern twice. I made this, which is has a beautiful pleat. I love this top. I have to say, I love this top. Can you see it? Hold on. I just have like some shit here. There you go. I have used it twice already, 3 times already, this top, and I love. We're gonna talk about this later, okay? And then my lips, I'm using the Morphe lip gloss in the color hold on, Groupie, and I have wore this before, but I like that it has like a very tiny sparkle. So now that we're using mask and we cannot use lip gloss because it's gonna be all over our mask, I put on a matte lipstick, and then I went in and I was like, sorry, because I need to check that it's on my lips. I was like, nope, I'm gonna do a gloss because I'm not using glosses at all. Although I don't know, I love glosses so much, but when I had long hair, like you do like this and you stick on your lips, or your hair stick on your lips, and I just hate that. But now that I have no hair, we can do it. But now we have to wear a mask. Isn't this cute? Amanda from Swiss Skein, oh my, sent me this, and I love it. I used it today. Everybody was like, oh, that mask, I've never seen that mask. We're gonna talk about masks later because I have made a lot of masks. Just saying. Because FOs are FOs, okay? Let's start with the knitting. So let's talk about knitting. Okay, FOs. Let's talk about FOs. I have one knitting FO, but I'm using it because it's a scrubby for my kitchen. I made one, but I'm just gonna mention, maybe next time I will talk about it. But I said that I have quiet time, and I bought this cotton yarn from Joann's. Let me see if I have the ball band here. Hold on. Nope. Okay. Anyway, so it's that cotton one that is a Joann's. This podcaster, you know which one I'm talking about, right? Okay. Yes, you know. Okay. So I made some scrubbies to use it to wash my face. So I have made 4 already, and I have to weave the ends, and I have not used anything. So I am going to probably make like 12 to 15, and then have them on my vanity or my bathroom area where my makeup is, and then I'm going to definitely use it. Great for exfoliating. Now that we're a little bit older, we're not supposed to be exfoliating super hard, but okay, so this is a crochet pattern. I use a J10 or a 5mm needle, and what I did, and you can follow this instructions, and I can do the link for you guys if you want to. You start with a magic ring, and then you do 6 of this bubble kind of situation, which is pretty much you yarn over, get some yarn over, do that 3 times, and then pull it through. You have 6, and then in between you have a single a chain. Come on, there you go. So you have a chain in between, and then the second row you do 12, because you're gonna do 1 on top of this bubble, and then 1 in between these 2 where you did that chain. You do 12, and then at the end I went ahead and did a single crochet all the way around to make them this size. If you want them bigger, then you will go ahead and do 24, which will be 1 on each of the bubbles, and then 1 on each of the chain, and then you will have 24. I did that, but it was too big, and I was just like, you know what, I just want something that I just can like use really, you know, kind of like in places that I want to go into. I don't want them too big. That's the reason. If not, I will make them bigger as the pattern suggested. But I'm going to go ahead and link it down there in the description for you guys if you want to go ahead and do this. Why I'm doing that? Because number one, I do have cotton rounds for my nails, but if I'm going to use one every single time I want to take my makeup off or wash my face, there's a lot of waste. And also, you know, this is not organic cotton. Probably you can get some organic 100% cotton yarn. Sorry, just itch. My boob itch. It's so bad. Anyway. He itch at night. My nipple is like throbbing and so itchy. I'm sorry. Okay, like anyway, so I wanted it to kind of like minimize the waste, right? I didn't want it to be wasteful and throwing it away, although this is not organic, but neither are the ones that we buy at the store. So, you know, it's better to be probably a little bit more environmentally conscious of what we throw away. So super excited. I did this one night on my quiet time, and then I got this one after I got it. I will put the name of the yarn down here or in the here. I was like, why I didn't got it like one color? Like, I don't know why I got that variegation. I don't like things variegated. Especially to be like to use at my house. I like white. But anyway, I got it. I need to get a pattern. I like that you have the straight kind of like regular yarn, and then you have this one with a little bit of texture for more of that scrubbing it thing. But this is my first FO. No no information. I don't even know the pattern, what is it called. Okay, I just say. But I do have another FO and I am super excited. And I think I talked about it, but I did not start it last time I talked to you guys. And I went ahead and work around it and finished it up. Okay, so I have not blocked it or weaved in the ends on the body, but who's perfect? Okay, so, like, are you gonna judge me for that? Anyway, so it's the Trunk Island Tank by Beth McDonald, and I have to say she sent me the, let me put it on top of this. I think it will be okay. It's cotton on cotton. Anyway, so she asked me if I wanted to test knit this, and I was like, of course I will test knit this. I thought it was really pretty and perfect for summer, especially now in America where I turn off. Anyway, so I wanted something. I thought it was like this super cute summer top, very kind of like classic. I'm gonna have it forever and ever. I thought, I was so into the bows on the shoulders. I was like, well, I know that's super trendy, and you know, the bows, it's always trendy, like it's not like a new thing, but there's a lot of companies that are coming out with a lot of like very feminine details, and this is they're using a lot of the tie-in bows on the shoulder, so I thought it was going to be, you know, like too girly-ish for me, but I don't mind. I love it. I have to say, I love it. This is a pay pattern. Let's do first the basics. Pay pattern by Beth McDonald. I'm gonna put the link of the pattern down in the description box. She used a silk blend, I think from Pearl Soho, and I thought I was going to go ahead and buy that yarn. Then I went to Pearl Soho and I saw that it was $35 and I needed 2, and I was like, well, you know, for a tank top, I don't know if I want to spend like $70 on yarn and silk, and I don't know how to what, you know, all the excuses that you do or you make or talk yourself out of it. So I was like, no, I'm just not gonna go ahead and do that. But she asked for light fingering held double, and that's why she used this yarn, which is silk. And then, or you can use a sport DK, light DK kind of thing. So I talked myself out of using the yarn that she used, and then I went to my local yarn shop and I was going to get a super cheap yarn, and I had good intentions today. So I got the Chibui Rain in the color Tar. This is 100% cotton, and it's a DK weight, and has this kind of like chainette kind of thread, which, by the way, I looked it up on the website and it said that the way they weave this yarn on helps with the drape and it holds its shape. So that's why I was like, okay, whatever. So this was $18, right? And I got 5. I spent $90. Okay, I spent $90. Okay, I spent a lot of money. I didn't spend 70, I spent 90. I saved so much. And then I have this whole thing left, and I have like 70% of another one. So I bought 250 grams, and I use 130, I don't know. Okay, so that's my Ravelry. Now that I am like doing my Ravelry, you just go check out my Ravelry. Okay, just like. Anyway, so I love this color, and I was just like, you know what, I want to get something really nice. I had a bad experience with cotton before, so it's just like, I want to have like a really nice yarn in a very nice color. This color is like a grayish bluish color. I love this color, and I was like, well, you know what, I'm just gonna do it. I was gonna buy 4, and then the lady, of course, whenever you treat me really well on your store, I'll buy your store, just like. So she was like, well, you know, they are going to discontinue this, and that's the last skein. So you should take it, just in case. And I took it, and I regret it, because I have now like $18 that I cannot use. So if you need any, just let me know, I'll send it to you. I'm just saying. Anyway. So I use Addie's US size 6 needles. The one that her suggested needle was US 7, and I didn't get engaged with that one. It was too big, I think, because it's not a light DK, it's more like a DK. And I made the size 2. She has some different sizes, I think. Let me just double check, why not? It goes from, let me know. Okay, so it goes size 1, 36 inches, size 2, 41, size 3. It goes up to size 6, which is 16 inch around the bust. You're supposed to have like a 2 to 5 inches of positive ease, so I am at 35, so 41 size 2 was gonna be perfect. I will have to say it's not super drapey, but then again, or I don't have a lot of space. Of course I have like a shirt on her over shirt, but it looked really pretty. I was a little bit worried. I thought I would do in the size 1, because you have this kind of like, you know, kind of like low neckline, that I was gonna feel like too exposed, but because you have the ties, then you can adjust it and bring it up just if you need it. Right now I think I can go a little bit up, but I have not used it or even blocked it or anything like that because this is all burnt, and on my underarm is burnt, and I cannot get any sun until this is healed. So I was just like so excited to use it, and I'm like, of course. But I may go to Puerto Rico I am going to Puerto Rico in Christmas time, so I will definitely take this with me. So yeah, I started this top twice. This top is made from the bottom up, which for some people is a little bit kind of like nerve-wracking. For me it's not. I think, you know, it gives you even the idea of like if it's like long enough or whatever, so I have no problem with that. I started twice. I said that already. I started with that US size 7 before, and then it was too big. I didn't gauge swatch, but after a while I kind of like counted my rows and whatever. So the gauge swatch, or the gauge, supposed to be 17.5 inches, and I have 20. So I think to be honest, to be made a size 2, it's not that big, even though my gauge per stitch was bigger. I am kind of like thankful because it will have been like a disaster, too big. Anyway, but I went down to a size US 6, and I loved it. What else I can say? Okay. When I started my first quadrant, which is pretty much this part, I was a little bit worried. I was like, this is too tedious, and it was not the quadrant, it was the tie. I was a little bit worried that it was going to be too tedious, and I was like not into it. I thought like doing the strap was like so big and like too long, and it took me so much time to finish it up. But after I did my second quadrant, I was like, what I was like complaining and bitching about, because this is like, it goes so fast. So it went way faster than I thought, especially because when I started having quiet time, I made one quadrant with the tie, and then I was like starting the fourth in 2 hours, so, or like no, like an hour or something. So it was just like, probably I was like on my phone or doing something, or like distracted, that I thought it was like too much. And also you know, I'm having a little bit of problems with my fingers. My fingers are getting numb, so I was like freaking out probably from that. But yeah, so at first, and I say that because I have it in my notes. You guys know I have my notes, okay? Just I make notes every single day. If I have touched something creatively, I put some notes, okay? So I have those notes that I didn't like it at first. I thought it was like too much, but then it went up so fast. It's super fast. I think if you have like a teenager or like a young adult that you will want to make something, and they will, you know, if you're worried that the yarn, they're gonna mess it up, you can get a yarn that is washable, and they will love this. I know my daughter will love this, and a bunch of friends will love this too. And you make it really fast. So if you're looking for like a, I don't know, like a little gift for summer, this will be perfect. It's really fast. It made it really fast. And yeah, let me see what else. Yeah. That's it. That's all I have to say about it. Okay, I'm really much. I am organized, okay? Just like very easy. Summertime. Island, trunk, island, tank, 5 back, 5 panel. Okay, let's talk about WIPs, or works in progress. I have 3. One that I have not touched, but I'm going to mention briefly, just because I don't want you guys to think that I forgot about it. It's just that it's been on my car, because I have always a bag that I have on my car for whenever I go into my radiation. They know this is my knitting now. Every time I get out or go in, they know this is my knitting. I wait very little. Sometimes I just take it out. Like this morning I took it out and I did like 3 or 4 stitches and they come pick me up. So this is the Material Girl by Shaina Bello, right? Hope I'm not, sorry, I just dropped a bunch of stitches, you know, like priorities. Okay, like the podcast is not priority. It's just like I dropped stitches, like I just saying, hold on. Anyway, I had like, they call me and I was like, oh, and I shove my knitting on my, on this bag without putting the stoppers on it. I don't know where they are, by the way. Anyway, so I have not done any progress on it. Oh no, I did like a little bit of progress, like 2 inches the other day that I had to wait for my doctor forever. But besides that, not too much progress. So I took it out of my car because I need to have it here in my house now that I'm not gonna be like visiting my doctor too much. So I hope I finish that one soon. But because that is, well, I'm not like super, I'm like, what is going on? I'm not super worried that I need to finish it right away because I will definitely use that a lot in autumn. Anyway, the yarn is Chelsea Lux Soleil in the Lavender Latte, and I'm using US size 4s for those, and I will link the pattern again for you guys down in the description below. Hold on, I am super dewy today and I love it. I changed my foundation. This is the new one from Il Maquillage, and then I got a new face cream. It's by Tasha and it's that dewy skin whatever. I love it. I look like, you know, like this situation of the chemotherapy have wrecked my skin. I'm starting to have like a little bit more of lines and I'm liking it. Let's get all the creams now. Anyway, hold on. Woo. Woo. Okay, let's speed this up. Okay, my second whip, and it's gonna be new for you guys, although I talk about it, is my Rain or Shine sweater by Cheeky Knits. It's a I forgot. Okay, hold on, like seriously, it's so hot in here. Woo. Okay, it's a pay pattern. I talk about this pattern before. I have my friend Leslie my friend Leslie friend. She is from the podcast A Friend to Knit With. She used to be a podcaster back in the day, and I think she stopped like for a year or 2, and then she's back into the game, and her podcast is really good. Just follow her along. And she showed this pattern. I'm gonna post a picture of it here. I loved it, and I showed it to my mom, and my mom loved it. My mom was like, oh my god. So I bought the pattern for her, and of course, like you know, she's my mom, so I bought it for her, so I have access to the pattern. Just sorry, I'm sorry, okay. I'm gonna buy it again. Like my mom doesn't know what Ravelry is, okay. Like I just sent it to her after I bought it, because I bought it for her. Just don't come for me, don't sue me. Sorry. Anyway, so so my fan has to go, and because I'm just dying, and I'm not gonna rip my wig off anyway. So my mom loved it. I sent it to her. I went to Puerto Rico. She got the yarn, and she loved it. My mom is one of those fearless knitters. I'm like, you're fearless. So she have never done a raglan situation sweater. She always do like those strappy ones, which by the way, she does those decreases and increases, and I think that's even worse than doing a raglan just a sweater. But she have done so many of those sleeveless or like, you know, the skinny straps kind of sweaters, tight kind of sweaters, and she wanted to learn how to do raglan. So she started this sweater, and she got it. She did it on her own. We FaceTime a couple times just to let her know how to do things or whatever. She separated for the sleeves, and then she went ahead and keep on increasing. Because my mom is like, oh yeah, you know, like the instructions, what the fuck is that? What are you telling? Like, do I have to follow the instructions? What? That's my mom. Okay, just saying. She kept on increasing, and it was like, it was a triangle, okay? So she had to rip the thing completely, not completely off, but she had to rip like half of it, and then re-knit it again, and after that she had to like rip it again because she messed it up, the hem, because he had like a split hem, and then you have like the back is longer than the front. Anyway, so she loved it. She put it on even whenever it was like all those increases that she did, and she said that it was so pretty, and she demanded I make one. This is what happened. Like, this is why I have my needles, because you guys know, she made a sweater, I have to make a sweater, just saying. Anyway, although she made that love notes, and that has raglan, that's not increases. Mom, you have made increases before. Like, what is going on? Anyway, so I'm gonna take, after all this introduction, I'm going to talk about the basics. So this pattern, rain or shine, can be made in different yarns. You can do wool, you can do cotton, linen, or you can do paper. She asks you to have a decayed weight yarn, and whatever kind of material, go for it. You do so whatever you want, and your needle will depend on the yarn that you using. I think it's paper, linen, cotton, and wool. So she gives you some suggestions. I didn't gaze swatch, okay, because I'm not gonna waste my time, because you guys know I have problems with that. So I use the US size 5 for mine, and then again, you pick and choose your yarn, and I picked this yarn from Juniper Moon, this Zoe, which is 60% cotton and then 40% linen. This is a 100-gram yarn. It retails for $16. I paid $16. I bought 4. Don't make the math. Okay, I don't want to know. Go with your math to know how much I pay for it, because I don't want to know. Okay, I pay a lot of money. My husband stopped talking to me for a while, and he was so pissed when I bought $90 plus this. Imagine how much it was. Okay, he was so pissed. We went home. Okay, we were gonna go and have dinner. He was so pissed. We went home, so I put that out of it. He was so pissed. He was like, I just spent all that money. And I'm like, I'm sorry. It was that cute yarn. But he didn't want to come with me on. Like, he needs to come into the yarn shop and be the police, okay? And I will not spend any money. But he preferred to stay in the car, so okay, that's what happened when you say in the car. I just paid money. Anyway, so I paid $16 for this. I bought 4, and I have to say, I love this yarn. I have to say, I was a little bit worried when I made that Trunk Island tank, because it was 100% cotton, and I kind of loved it. It was a little bit intense at the beginning while I got my rhythm, but this one I love. And I'm gonna keep on talking and have not shown you shit, but oh my god. But there's not too much to show. I just started it. Okay, there we go. Okay, sorry. You know, sorry. If you want a good podcast, go watch something else. This is not a good podcast. Anyway, so here it is. This is my progress. I am very at the beginning. I have to say I love how this is constructed. I think this is great for a beginner because you're gonna have those yarn over for your increases. So for my mom was like very mechanical, you know, like whatever. What else I have to say about that? I love the yarn. You can see how it looks. I thought it was gonna look not as pretty, but it looks really pretty. And I love also this yarn. I have not said this before or at all, but I love that this yarn is washable. So I was like, oh, I can put this on the wash and then lay flat. So I have to say I love this yarn. I don't know, whenever I wash it I will not love it, but right now I love it, and I love how it knits. It's really pretty. What else I have to say about this? It has a scoop neck, so you start from somewhere, I don't know right now. Where's the beginning? I don't know. I think you start from here, so it has to be, hold on, because this is gonna puzzle me like forever and ever. Oh, you start from somewhere. You start from here, and then you do kind of like a short row instead of going back and forth, and then you by here you start in the round. You know, of course I didn't like the pearl side, but it looks really cute. And then that's it. That's all I have to say about this sweater. It's a kimono sleeve kind of like silhouette, and it comes in 2 sizes. That's the only thing that I have to say about this pattern. I didn't realize it was just so not inclusive. You have size 1 and 2. Pretty much the difference between one and the other is like 2 inches. Yeah, so okay, so around the size 1 is 48 inches, and the size 2 is 51. Very limited. You have to be skinny to use this or adjust it in any way or form, which I am sorry, I didn't know that. But it's really relaxed. So yeah, if you're new, you don't know how, if you're like you need more than 51 inches, you will have to definitely know how to adjust it and increase it, but it's very limited in sizes. It has 2 sizes. That's the only thing that I have to say about that, that I didn't like about this pattern, but definitely I didn't pay attention at all, so I'm sorry. Anyway, so that is my rain or shine, and it's living in this beautiful bag by Hobby Lobby. I saw it and I bought it with the 40%, and it was like $8, and even have this for your yarn. And I know Anna, I know what you're gonna say. I bought yours. I know Hobby Lobby is the devil, I know. But I love it right now, even though they're bad. Yeah. Nothing to say. I'm not gonna get political here. Okay, just say. But this, just for this, it's such a big bag. It's such a big bag. You need this in your life. You need to go get it. Everything. I saw it, I was like, okay, yes, he's coming with me. Anyway, so that's my whip number 2. And then number 3, whip number 3 is, you know it. You know what I'm talking about. Get ready. Buckle up. I'm going to talk about Junko Okamoto, okay? Junko Okamoto is in the house. We're going to talk about her. Why not? Okay, let's talk about this. But now I have 2 bowls, okay, from it. Like I have 2. Yeah, I talked about it on my Instagram this morning, and you guys were like so nice, like, oh my god, it's so pretty. Anyway, Junko Okamoto. Let's do the basics. I'm using a US size 6 needle Addis, and this is Brooklyn Tweed Shelter in the color Newsprint in Halo. I love this thing. I have to say that it's being a little bit intense trying to knit on it because it's really hot and my hands sweat while working with this yarn. This yarn is lovely. I love it after you wash it and you block your sweater, but when you knit with it, it's a little bit intense because it doesn't glide as fast because of course it's not super wash. It has a little bit of a grip, so I have sweaty hands, and then the grip is not a good combination. But last time we talked, I was here and I managed to finish the color work, and I am on the rib. I don't know if you can tell. Right here I'm on the rib. I'm like on row 8 or 9, I'm not sure, and I love it. I have to go and do 27 rows. Okay, just a lot of rows. So but I need to finish. Like Anna is not knitting, my friend. She said to me that she spent $300 between the bright sweater and the sweater, and then she needed to finish it, and I'm like, okay, you go for it. I finished the bride before her. She started the bride before me, just like I need to finish this one like right away, because she finished like a sweater in like a week. It's like Jackie and her are the same thing, and I know I talk about Jackie's awesome, but I know Anna is also the same way. I'm like, why like you guys work, I don't fucking work, and I cannot knit as fast as you guys. Like, you guys work, like Anna works like, sometimes I talk to her at 9 p.m. she's like closing her computer, and then she can pop up sweater out of her ass in like a month or 2 weeks or a week, and I'm like here working on this stupid sweater. I've been working on this sweater, you know, since when? Since March 9, 2019. It's been a year, okay? Like we need to be done with this before we start the toddler years. Year 2, okay, just say. Anyway, so it's been a hassle. Modifications that I did change. Okay, so I added this motif here, or this little flower here, just because I didn't want to have this. It was like 40 stitches of stretch, and then I have some of this stems of the flowers go all the way down. There's some of them were short, and I was just like, we're gonna go all the way to the bottom, just because I don't want to be dealing, like this one for sure. I don't want to be dealing with a lot of floats. Anyway, so yeah, I started the sleeve, and now I am in like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I want them to be tight, I don't know want them to be short, I don't know what I'm gonna do. So I think I need to probably finish the hem before I keep on going, because I was like ready, maybe if I finish the sleeve I will get some speed on the hem, but I think for sure I need to get the hem done before I maybe I don't know what I'm using. Anyway, so yeah, that's my whips. That's all that I have for you guys today. Not too much. Who am I? Like, hello. This is gonna be a short video. I always say that, and it's like 2 hours. 2 hours, and I'm like, I have to edit 2 hours and make it into an hour, and then you see all this karate shop kind of like edits. It's because it's too long, okay? Anyway, so let's talk about some new yarn that I have. Not too much, but I have to show it off, because why not? Okay, I had a battery change. One battery. Last time I talked, I have not started talking about knitting, and I have one battery already used. Okay, let me show you some yarn. Why not? Because I got some awesome yarn on the mail, and I wanted to show you guys. So Jackie from the Catty Jacks Knit sent me this yarn, and I have to get the rest of the yarn. I need to talk to her to see how. She said that I needed one or two, I don't know how much she said I need, but I need to talk to her. So I got the Cocon Blue limited edition Aran weight to make the same sweater that she made with this yarn. She sent me her leftovers and I'm so thankful. Thank you, Jackie. I need to get the rest because I want to make that super beautiful sweater that she made, and I have nothing that is navy blue, and if you don't know, now you know, navy blue is my favorite color. So pretty. I am so excited. And then my friend Amanda sent me some happy mails. She sent me this yarn. I love it. It's called Flowers in the Attic, and my mom was like, I want that yarn. I'm like, you're not getting it. I need to probably get her this colorway because she will be nagging until she get it, although she doesn't use her shed. Anyway, so beautiful. Has like a lot of like mint and fuchsias and reddish and all that, so thank you so much. And then I bought this, okay, just saying. Like, these are gifts, but this I bought. So, Amanda from Sweet Skein Oh Mine. I love her shit. Like, I'm not saying, I'm like, I don't say this lightly. I love this. I love this. And you guys are gonna be like, what the hell was going on to you? I think chemotherapy have fucked up my mind completely, because I love this now. You guys know I used to hate this kind of variation, super colorful, like confetti barf. But when I saw this, I went to Etsy. I have opened my eyes, because she's like 4 hours ahead of me or something like that, 3, I don't know how many. She already posted this on her Etsy store, and somebody had them on their cart, okay? And I hit that buy so fast. You guys have no idea. I have not brushed my teeth, I have not peed, but I'll get my yarn, okay? So I don't know what to say. I think now probably I am warming up to the idea of like tie-dye and colorful and all that, and I'm getting out of my comfort zone, and I got this, and I know which pad I'm gonna make, okay? And it's gonna be the Piece of Silver by Vera Malumaki, because I love that sweater to death, and I have not used it at all. I didn't use it. I used it. It looks so freaking cute, and I want to make something really pretty, short and cropped, and that I can use with like overalls or like a high-waisted skirt or whatever. And I think this will be the perfect combo. So I got it, love it. And what am I? This is everything. It's called Graffiti, and you need some. she needs to dye somewhere, because I don't think she even like she have dyed this again. So this has like hot pink, highlighter yellow, and then highlighter orange, and then black. Yeah, I was like, I don't know if you guys know this, but I went to art school, and I was not, the girls in art school didn't like me. Can you imagine? But the boys did, because all my best friends are boys. I don't have very much girlfriends because they stopped talking. Yeah, they stopped talking to me. But I started hanging out with a group of graffiti artists in my school, and they added me to their graffiti escapades, and I loved it. It was a lot of adrenaline. It's illegal to graffiti, or it was back in the day, so it reminded me a little bit of that. So I have a pass. Just saying. Anyway, so gorgeous. Okay, so let's talk about I'm hungry. Let's stop talking about yarn and let's talk about some sewing, because I have some sewing. Boop, 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 boop. Who am I? So if you're not interested in any of the sewing shenanigans she's gonna do or talk about now, you can sign up, and I'll see you soon. If not, just keep on watching. Okay, very, very, very fast. We're gonna talk about sewing, and I'm gonna go and have some barbecue with a lot of barbecue sauce. Just saying. Okay, so first one I'm gonna talk about this shirt. Again, it's by Simplicity. It's the Simplicity 8840, and I am trying to find the pattern. Oh, it's in the floor. Hold on. Oh my god. Ooh, this chair has a hole on the middle because it's a bar stool. So after a while, my butt kind of like hugs that hole. It's okay. Anyway, so 8840 again. I saw this because Jacqueline Salem from Brooklyn Knit Folk podcast made it, and I was like, yes, I'm gonna make this. And I had this fabric that I got for like $3 at Hobby Lobby. It was like whatever they had left. No, it was $5 a yard, so it was like $5 whatever. And I was like, what can I do that I can use this fabric right away? I went to my closet. I have something that it was the same color, short sleeve, so I thought I was going to make version C of the pattern. But then I was like, well, I don't know if the version C is gonna be like too much yellow. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and do version C. So I have to say, it looks more intimidating than it really is. If you have sew before and you are you know your way through a sewing machine or pattern making, this will be super easy for you. I made it in no time. I used pretty much a yard of fabric, although here it says that you need a yard. I'm blind. I am blind. You need a yard in 5/8. It says here. No, hold on. Not even with the glasses. You need a yard and 1/8, and I use less than that for size 14, which is the size that I made. Let me keep this in because I love that it has like the cute little cap sleeves. Those are really cute. And I also love the neck. The zipper is really nice because it goes all the way up to the top of the, or goes into the neck. I was a little bit worried, so what I did, I sew. So I sew on the bottom, right, where it says like from here to here, and then here you insert the zipper. So I base stitch all the way to that dot that you just go from dot to hem. So I base stitch from the top to that dot, and then I changed to my regular length, and I went from that dot down to the hem. And I put Wonder Tape on the inside, and then I tape my invisible zipper into that into the wherever it was going to be the seam. And I'm going to show you the other one because I have another one here, so you can understand what I'm saying. It's not the same, but I went ahead and I did regular, which is pretty much from here down, regular stitch, and then all this where the zipper is going, I did a base stitch, and I did Wonder Tape. Wonder Tape is washable, so you just use it, you put yours pretty much, it was closed, and then I tape my zipper into the inside, and then I went ahead and open or rip that wasting or that basting stitch, and then I went ahead and attached the zipper, and I know where it is, and it's not all slippery all the way, you know, like everywhere. It's supposed to be a little bit more hidden, the zipper, but the reality is that it was so easy. I have seen that use of the Wonder Tape before. I have never used it before, and I have to say, after using it, I am a believer, and I am not going back at all. I wish it was a little bit more hidden, and probably I can get it if I do it by you know, like the right way. But the reality is that the way that I put the zipper was so stupid, both of these shirts, that I'm not going back, just like anyway. So this zipper goes all the way into the neck, and then you have a little bit like a hook and eye. Hold on. Estoy grabando mi podcast, te puedo llamar cuando termine. Okay, bye. Okay, so so it was really easy. I loved it. The pleats, I thought they were going to be super intimidating. They were not intimidating at all. Not at all. So really simple, kind of like workhorse kind of shirt that it will be a staple on your wardrobe, and it's super uber cute. If you have a bust, it will definitely will be suited for that. And then, you know, these patterns go all the way to what, 20. So yeah, so that's number one. And then number two, I had this fabric that I bought for something else, and I tried this pattern and I didn't like it. I bought different yarns to make that version. I didn't even talk about it because it was just a fail. So I had this fabric. It's a cotton polka dot. The polka dots are like 3Ds, or you can feel them. So it's that like material that is like super soft, which is, by the way, really bad to iron. What's going on? I think my lights are going off. So anyway, so I had this fabric, and I thought to make this one on this fabric, which I thought it was gonna be perfect, but you know, I just switched it out. I should have done this exact same shirt. Like, I want to get like a really nice black, kind of like satiny, medium weight kind of fabric, just to do that one, just because I know I'm gonna use it forever and ever, because this is so beautiful, so beautiful. Anyway, so I went ahead and I did Busey with this white and polka dot fabric. So if you see here, you have a little bit of that. The pleats are different, but I thought, you know, it's totally doable. And then you have kind of like, it's not balloonish, but you have some volume there, and then you have the ties on the bottom. I thought it was gonna be super cute, but when I went to when I finished this up, I didn't like it on me. So I need to just fix it. What did I do wrong? Okay, number one, the neck was too high, or I thought it was too high. So I decided to drop my neck and cut 2 inches, or 1.5 inches, something like that, and drop it down so it was not as high, and it's not pretty. I think you have that high neck will definitely help kind of like the silhouette. And also I have very I was blessed in the shoulder department. I have very square shoulders. So if you have a shoulder that is a little bit kind of like into the more droopy, if that is the word, I don't know what is the word is. I'm sorry, I offended you saying that they're droopy, but you know what I mean, like they're a little bit more down. This will be perfect for you, because it looks I think the way it's done with the sleeve, it will be perfect if you have a little bit of a shoulder, but because I have such square shoulders, it looks really boxy on me. And then because I drop that neck, it doesn't look like it should, one or the other. I should have not touched the neck, and of course I messed that up. And then when I put it on, you have this kind of like, can you see, it has like a little bit of extra fabric here. So I have very square shoulders, and then you have like this opening here. It just don't look good on me. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and I love the ties on. They look super cute, and the pleats look really pretty. They look really pretty. So what I think I'm gonna do to fix it is just to take in the sleeve, and then just take all this kind of like excess fabric off, and then just do more of a straight sleeve. That makes sense, because if you see here, you see that extraness or this oomph here. Sorry. I get so excited. I get that excited. Anyway, so I think that's what I'm gonna do to fix this one. I am so I was so excited to make this one because I love polka dots, but I think just that extra, because I also I have like a little bit of muscle here. Well, although this is new, but we're getting rid of that. Okay, just saying. It's happening. Anyway, so number 2 of my sewing. I've not done a lot of sewing because I have been waiting to lose some weight, and I finally was able to lose the weight. So I am so excited to start making more kind of like meaningful stuff, you know what I mean? Like more stuff that are tailored or have plans. I'm fitting all my pins that I used to fit before, so excited. Anyway, so last whip or FO that I have from sewing is this McCall pattern. It's the Ciela dress, and it's M8085. Very simple. I bought this because I wanted that skater kind of like silhouette. I love this skater kind of like dress, and I bought it because it's for knits and because it doesn't have a zipper. Okay, the one that I love from Bow that I made twice, and I will do it like 20 times, and I keep on buying fabric for that dress, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and keep on making. The back of my knees are sweating. Hold on. What a weird place to sweat, behind your knees. I think it's because skin to skin. Anyway, so I bought this one because you don't have a zipper, and now that I have the Wonder Tape situation down to the dot, I am not gonna make this one up. This one is a very simple dress. I made view C because I wanted to make view A, but then I was like, oh, I have like half a yard left, and I don't want to waste this fabric, so I went ahead and did the long one. And I have this fabric from Joann's that is a knit that I was like, oh, I'm gonna make this one. I think with the sleeves and short, it will have been super cute. Probably I can go ahead and cut the length and do the sleeves. That's I think what I'm gonna do. You have no lining, nothing. You pretty much like fold it into itself, and then you have a neck. It's the simplest dress pattern if you are very beginner, but because you have nothing, no zipper, nothing. It's just pretty much same here, here, and here, and that's it. And you have some pockets, so this, I think it was so freaking easy that I was like, I don't know if I like it. I want more of a challenge. But I think I'm just gonna cut it, make it short, and then have the sleeves, maybe have some sleeves like this or a little bit more longer, and then it will look really cute because I really love this fabric. You guys know I love it. But it's too long for me. I just didn't even follow the directions or the pattern for the length of the skirt. I just went into like, we're not having any left, and even though I have some left, because I was like, well, that's a lot. It's just like super maxi. I love that it has pockets, and I know I'm showing you the wrong way because I should have put it on, show you a picture of it, but because it looks so bad, I'm not even gonna go into it. And I don't have my dress form. Like, my son is here, so now I cannot have my dress form, but it's so long. But it's really relaxed if you're looking for a dress that is like errands or a house dress or something that you don't want, you know, those days that you don't want to have anything on. It's really pretty. It goes into your waist a little bit, kind of like your natural waist. I'm a little bit short, so I should have taken pretty much like half an inch of it and bring it a little bit higher than my natural waist, because I have a petite torso. But I still love it. I just think that is too much print and too much to the floor, so I need to probably shorten it and then have like a cute sleeve, and it's gonna be perfect because I love these dresses so much. So I have 1 win and 2 fails, but you know, in sewing I don't take anything seriously. I don't buy super expensive fabric. I do have expensive fabric. I just I'm a little bit more mindful when I go into cutting. Sorry, just so burned. I don't take my sewing too seriously. So I have this fabric, I have 2 yards, I wanted to make it, let's do it. I have this fabric, I have a pattern that it will go, let's do it, you know, trial and error. So if you think that you need to know to be like a super expert seamstress to sew, you are mistaken. You just have to make all the errors, keep on doing the errors and keep on doing the errors until you nail it. And just be fearless. You never know what is gonna happen. Like I said before, something happened to you, you have all this fabric, they're gonna put it in a box, they're gonna take it to Goodwill, they're gonna send it or roll it, and they're not gonna sell it, your family's not gonna get no money, okay? Goodwill's gonna get like 50 cents for your fabric. Use it. Use your fabric. Cut it. If you mess it up, learn from it. That's how, like, when we start walking, right? Like, we start walking and we fell and we got up and we keep on doing. Same with everything. Same with sewing. Just do it. Anyway, so probably I am going to get more serious with my sewing now that I have lost a lot of weight. I don't know how much I weigh because I don't want to get there. But I'm so excited to be back in the game, to be done with my treatment, and to live life like there's no tomorrow. I hope you guys have a great week, great weekend. I hope to see you soon, and have a great day.